Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Aries and their person. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. Hope everyone's doing well and having a great day. Angel Spirits, Guides, please show us what we need to see for Aries and their person. What is the overall energy between these two, please? Six of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Three of Cups. So yeah, I mean, someone's definitely feeling left out in the cold. You know, just feeling in lack. Possibly having money issues. Hanging out with friends. Could be celebrating. You know, could just be talking to friends about the other person, you know, confiding in your friends, talking about this connection, talking about how you want victory and success with this person. But right now, you're just going through a tough time. What is your energy at this time? Seven of Swords. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're holding back. Definitely holding back your energy. Making a plan for your future. Resting, meditating, healing. Going within. You are strategizing and planning. What is their energy, please? The Star. Ooh, and the Hermit. Good. Yeah, they're definitely healing, definitely going within, reflecting, getting their money right, wanting to be more stable and abundant. Could be Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, excuse me. I have Virgo again. Yeah, we have Aquarius energy out as well. Yeah, they are definitely needing to heal and going within. Figuring out who they are on a soul level. How do you see them? Six of Swords, Ten of Wands. You see them. Oh, and Knight of Swords. Yeah. So they could have been, you know, in and out energy, but just definitely wanting to move forward after there's been a big, heavy burden. Starting a new cycle. They're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. How do they see you? Two of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they definitely see you in their future. They see you working, saving, working hard. How do you feel about them? Five of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel, again, that they're worried about money. They're focused on money. They were manipulative. They like to play mind games. And that you feel like they have hindered you and possibly your finances, possibly, you know, in career or financially somehow. They've manipulated you and hindered your success. How do they feel about you? The Empress. Three of Wands. Yeah, they feel like you are moving forward. You're planning for your future. You're sitting on your throne. You're the Empress. You're loving, nurturing, creative. You can create anything you want. And you're creating for your future. You're setting up your life the way that you want it to be in order to have a stable future. What are your actions in the 3D? King of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you could be collaborating with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. But definitely wanting passion. Again, creativity. Passionate. You know, just bringing passion back into your life. Collaborating with new people. What are their actions in the 3D? 10 of Pentacles. The Fool. Yeah, they're taking a leap in possibly a new opportunity for work or money. They're wanting to take a new leap to make more money, to get more financially stable. Knowing they need to do a new thing. Start a new thing and work. What are your messages towards them? The Emperor. 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Yeah, so your messages are that you know that they can be the Emperor. That you know they embody this energy, but they like to, you know, stay in lack and regret and sorrow. They're always thinking about, you know, the 3 cups that spilt instead of thinking about the 2 full cups that they have behind them. The new opportunities. You know, they're being greedy. This person is greedy, so they make blockages for themselves. You know, whether it's greedy with time, money, resources, energy. You know, and that's what keeps them stuck from becoming the Emperor. What are their messages towards you, please? 7 of Wands. Queen of Cups. 3 of Swords. Yeah, their messages are that they are heartbroken. You know, they see that there are blockages here. Blockages in love. Blockages, you know, maybe they're feeling like they can't be vulnerable. They can't show their emotions. You know, but they want to, you know, or this person could just be putting up, you know, boundaries because they're emotional around you, or when you talk to them or you're in their presence, they become emotional and they're worried, you know, that their heart is going to get broken. You know, but what's really putting the blockages is that they're, you know, they hold themselves back because they're not vulnerable, because they're not honest, because they're defensive. What is the outcome, please, between these two? Ace of Pentacles. King of Swords. Ooh, 4 of Wands. Yeah. So the outcome is that, you know, someone's going to come in with an offer. They know it needs to be a stable offer. They know it needs to be truth, clarity, honesty, communication, you know, and it could be because of a twin flame. This is twin flame energy. Also just, you know, wanting stability. And, you know, an offer cannot come in unless it's a solid offer, unless it's stability, honesty, clarity. That's the only way this offer will come through. What is the advice, please? Ooh, Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Wands. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, just to be able to get out of your head, break free, take a new passionate, creative leap, start something new. You know, forward movement, communication, healthy communication, clear communication, honest communication. And then is when you can have passion, when you get the passion back in your life. Hierophant, yeah. Higher level of commitment, or just, you know, being committed to yourself. Be committed to your goals. What you want for your future. I'm going to get a numerology card. Let's see. What advice wants to come through in numerology? 2222. Feminine forces. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge. Listen. 1616. Readjustments. Overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of being a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance of begin life anew. With a person from one's past, everything will fall into place. These are the messages I have. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.